into no about now yet to all over globally. Putin, Russia and America come with the number two now. And yeah, French out. Then no grandpa Trump winning your grandpa so no for suspect and say Putin interfere then. Yes, I need the data systems. Into wow, yes, smart through that technology, you can do something about it. They see I know because of a Trump no option power campaign here and then no option person and then forget about it. Technology, you need to be very experienced in that field. Into your car about to now. And it forget to mom coaching you got to abandon this in the master. Yeah, but when you vote in the back count too much.
Now say or more by Munsuna will scale bet me. I go in for the machines never to my age, my mom.
That is the best thing. That is the you can't do anything about it. It's because the president itself, you see on now about almost two if in India, and almost two or Pakistan, almost two in India. Winning. I say a coalition government from even South Africa, the presidents are one, but only majority. Oko India, presidents no we winning, then so PM we win, but only majority. Oko Pakistan also sir, also we win, then so only. Do you know what happened? The president themselves fight for themselves, but MPs no, and there is something difficult. I'm telling you, very difficult to interfere because Omamo coalition, we on. I say, we declare Nippon we no. But presidential, they have to collate all of them from all the regions. I'm that command is saying that they say where the neighbor, Do you know where the sources no? When you digital systems na feel no come easy no. Or not by trans number check you. And it is no. I'm telling the truth that when the thing is passing through the machine and getting to the easy, it is something you cannot. It's about to make the American. Yeah, to about serious. So NDC, ever say every year. They should make a choice. And yes, I'll be a campaign now.
They should invest in technology.
In technology, that is the thing. America is making a big mistake. That is how they say now. There's nothing changing. There's nothing. Okay. Very good. That's analysis. I'm about to know because technology not machine in the way say. And yet 100% say nipa na to about technology now advancing very well. And nipa wa shemu ma about Dr.
Mahmoud Baumia. Okay.
Very good. Or yeah, very intelligent. So when it comes to that kind of technology, IT, very special. Or yeah, very or what that field. It's no what about NDC? Yeah, about to now. When it comes to technology, and Baumia will win easily. Make any day if NDC no. If they are not or they are sitting there, some more campaign here to get we're not almost fine. They say this is what you're supposed to do. I think say any day something serious. Spiritual. No, I'm not young to about.
Okay.
What I say, my mother would nothing, no spiritual thing. Say one and some in my first and some my first. Some to me control. Sometimes I bring up prints. Yeah, ain't to me printing. Into no the only thing I say technology.
Okay.
What I say. A class seminar does this. What I say, yeah, the two about Simon and you must. Someone said, no, this is the time of position. Macron 1 year. Now they don't have the system to defend. Taiwan, in Blumber two about Taiwan, who said China want to interfere to remove their current offense and presidents now orbiting. So they have to bring in their own people or their own candidates to take over Taiwan, so that they will not need. They don't need to have to fight. They will not have to fight Taiwan to take over Taiwan. So to become, I say, to join Taiwan to China as one China, but rather they can do it through the voting by bringing their own candidates. So until Umber to Abano, current president Musu said no, I'm to Abana, our Taiwan. China for systems, some drones and satellites. Nina, I bet I will hold. I'm with the monitor. I'm some of the Reiki. Until I'm going to block system.
Hey,
my catch up. Until I'm a block system, and then after that, mom say, there's no access to the terminal. Not China was determined. Until mom say, China will use their technology, and Taiwan, so they are the masters in the chip making. I'm the best. And you know, yeah, America from China for grand point to me. I'm more factory be Taiwan I'm not produce chip back a quality best chip for aeroplanes and machines, computers. China for me the best in that chip making. Into no what that technology done some to the counter. Into to about no president no yes man systems now on between the blockades and went on blockade internet no on the to about into China was not able to have access. Into to about no parliamentarians no but president no working man. I'm telling you, so it's not the word. It says all over the world.
Okay,
the
so
president rather works for himself, but the president says some year into some year they are not able to. Or president need to interfere and with it or yet the man on Nakasa no. Into most one baby new, but most will lose majority.
My dad came back from the USA and we were all wondering how we're going to get a land with accessible road, electricity, water, and also a land that is very, very affordable. Then we met our savior, Rome Villa Estate. When we came to the site of this estate, the land manager took us through all the necessary things we had to know about the estate. Then quickly, my dad agreed to get a plot. Finally, my family is free because of Rome Villa Estate. Yes, this estate is responsible for selling affordable litigation-free lands that have electricity, water, and accessible roads. I am so happy. My dad is too, and the whole family is settled. Rome Villa Estate is located at Oyibi and is between Apollonia City and Ubuntu Estate. For more enquiries or information, contact 055908700, or you can visit my social media handles by typing Nakiet the Poet.
Order for Masaba Wakachi BM, Hajia one dear, Minamekwa, Medibiba, Edebiara, Wadaroma, show Husuye Mami Wate, Yame Dodo for Yame Baby Obia. Koswana subscribe, liking us and so a share. Nimia, Adomano so celebrate me post video for Fribia on Sabeka. Yamin Shrubby Brace, the Biana Danina, Unya Dajanimre, at the Shayen. Yasaba BMO, ye, Beshon Como. Where the year ra amano semu I may say 2024 election in the ebe say pinso. One ebe wini I krom has bejo. May say December dear I cannot wait. Hey, abe me say one ebe fa. Ebi no mo kase ba umia ebi nso dwamama ko pepe bida o de on kan ho kra. Ebi mu nso say ye ba umia ai ba umia nso on kan ko pe baby na JM. Enne me wa prophets eben ewa hasei ai ye kono sunsu mu decipheration dia odi mu ntintima pa ye be bon komo hwan na be fa aba no 2024 oso wo message bi so ma eye na na akofu ado asembe no pese o ka kire no mama mi ko fa na mbre na che se ye nwo so wo sujumedie no na che se nko so ade ase Papa.
Yes.
Memo akwa
ba. Me just so.
Me pa cho ho ye de.
Nyame adom wa wini tia.
Ye de nyame ase. Na o se hwan na be wini aba no.
Oh, about to ne de. So obi a woni opinion ba ma me kan be sure about na yet to no. Se sia no everything globally the whole world kran pasesa.
Sir.
Me kan dey actual play. Enye nipa na to say enye friendship sa o. Se first na yet to aba nipa to na em so okay yenko ye kole. Enye sa na to enye nipa sa na to aba. Se sia de ye wo machine akasa na to aba. Machines and customers.
And on be fixe.
Me can dey actual.
And then necessarily dey enwiemu.
Na technology nkwa.
Enye enwiemu.
Enwiemu. Oh, enwiemu because see no hwe there's nothing genuine. Obia both the current the government and the opposition. Omuni na no obia try the best to. Wa obet me wiemu no, we wiemu. Okay. Because about no first 90 first na because okay yanko to na the technology advancing. Into no say the TV so say TV buy ya no na nka etiko they say buy flat screen
sir
phone buy ya no na then black and white for 3310 say buy flat me boa say very good assassin into about to na ya to no so technology and so ya and so assassin
hey
sanity into into about to say first na nka ya ID card black and white say buy color buy flat buy card be I special until that same thing say we say akwa share about to into no about to na ya to all over globally no Putin Russia and America mo de no mutuni na no enye finchim sao dan no cramp Trump win here cramp so no go for suspect say Putin interfere then yes sanity digital systems into no wow yes smart no through that technology no you can do something about it they see no because of Trump no hwe nipa ko campaign here and then no hwe nipa beto and then forget about it technology you need to be very experienced in that field into ya ka about na and they forget woman coach here wiem ko to aba na say this no masa koto but enya o vote na be count too much
na say na that say omo wa ban mu nsu na wo ska o betimi I go in for the machines na betima ye ejuma omo
that is the best thing that is the you can't do anything about it because the president itself until you see an obesha na about omo to even India omo to Pakistan omo to enina when him Ebane say a coalition government omo form even South Africa cry the presidents are one but only majority oko India presidents no we win then so PM we win but only majority Oko Pakistan also sa also we na so ni do you know what happened? The president themselves fight for themselves, but MPs no, and there is something difficult. Parliamentarians no, very difficult to interfere because omamo college omye we ho na say declare nipa no we no wini wo. But presidential no, they have to collate all of them from all the regions. That command is saying that say where the neighbor do you know where the sources no when you digital systems na film no command is no or not by trans number check you. And it is no, I'm telling the truth fact when the thing is passing through the machine and getting to the easy, it is something you cannot. It's about to make the American. Yeah, to about a serious. So NDC, ever say be every media. They should. I'm not make a choice. And yes, I'll be a campaign now. Coach, I'm free anymore to mommy.
They should invest in technology.
In technology, that is the thing. America is making a big mistake. Biden, to see France, we also a big mistake. To see France, American opposition leader, friend Le Pen. Omba power, and papa na part na afida papa no wu in order so na ba be part no.
Okay.
Into no ono to see ano on ya omoto aba parliamentarians we wini we too na majority as Macron. Macron crap put the third. So into Macron who said no, Macron criticized her 2 years ago. I said no, you are being supported by Russia. Russia is giving you money, you went to Russia bank and to collect money and this thing too. No, okay, when you say yampa. Russia na sponsor and Russia, to see I'm kind of say Russia, if you ask in an election, I say Russia and say Putin. May I can't show a plane. Into say, or because I say, being conquered or so we near about to yeah, Putin. One of the strike deal. South Africa say, Putin a man.
Wow.
In Kobelusu, President in Kobelusu. Because it being see that.
Is that not illegal?
That is how them say now. There's nothing genuine. There's nothing. Okay. Very good. That's what I'm about to know because the technology not question in the way say, and yet 100% say nipa na ato about. This thing started in Rollins, Kofor, Atamos, Mahama has started like that. But this time around, technology now advancing very well. And nipa wa shemu ma baumia. Dr.
Mahmoud Baumia. Okay.
Very good. Or yeah, very intelligent. So when it comes to that kind of technology, IT, very special. Or yeah, very or what that field no. What about NDC? You see, the field band one I said no, that old time rollers net time we know. Until yeah, about to now, when it comes to technology, and Baumia will win easily. If NDC no. If they are not, or they are sitting there, some more campaign here to get, we're not, I'm going to find say, this is what you're supposed to do. I think, say, and there something serious.
Okay.
Abana ya to yam. Kene Japan, chairman, Tim Koshia, yam koto, faberaship.
Yeah.
So say, all the system with Bamia, even here.
I see.
That is it. Even Asante region. And then the chairman say, where there, who be there? Now, where from this? You see, about the way they on Tias say Asante region crowd. So him says even poke a monkey crown of Asante cramp now. Sorry to say you. Omega said, oh yes, Asante Ninkwandi, they have to. So turn the way sitting. Sorry to say monkey to refer.
Sure.
But I said America say that is what they go. Even the Muslims will say, okay, this person is from your house, we vote for it.
Yeah.
Until Chamantin too cannot win in the northern region. Because when you're Muslim. And Asante region also so say no, what Chamantin also yeah, baby I want like I say apocalypto.
Okay.
Baby, Hanomo, media, and every family and ancestors into field in nursing or any foreigner. Until that is the whole thing. Until say, Jamoko to Abano, now Chamatun say, hey, next one Akasa, Ajante read nice one, shadow in Yama, figure Papiano. No one said, no, about to will who be that. And then man or channel. So on your own says, KB. May catch a secret over Kusa about the Shamantin. No one son identity. Into action, no one said, okay, or better party. Not that half part, but my child said, I have waste of time. And Eka no ne Kene Japan and in Kafon. But Kene Japan also no at the same time Omkokoto ya no Kennedy no 100% assurance. So say oh me the ban say popularity and I said the or one influence partner chair. Oh now or crampers now ba me aba. Into na to there because on the cramp because of president ka wa be dada. But on one pay. Now at this time no pay there. E can sabeka. Now France no so strong.
Yes.
Make they show port na ekola ni na no be support Kennedy or port but at the end of it all Kennedy so only said too smart to say abrofun abuchi nampo omotalechi.
Okay.
So but when it happened no after the Kennedy na unexpected no we say no ohun sign no.
Yeah.
Into when some chance na mo sign but me na people against obenya 80 something BB percent Nti Kennedy doing say so all lose support or dia chintu. Who you say no, this particular man he may do something. It's about it's not coming from the people. It's not coming from they don't know where the source is coming from. Until the Kennedy Japan realizes no. About to we say 1 year we not so support on June 20 and we say it was consideration and on ya figure be okay, it's okay for me.
So me tiewa.
Yeah.
Oh, but just say kululu bi call so e was MPP no elections no mo ye no e di choose aspirants no. Kululu bi call so between Kennedy a vote no and ba umi ade no. Kululu bi kom.
It can be kululu bit mark so easy. And they clear.
And it was spiritual.
And yes, spiritual. No, I'm not yan to about.
Okay.
What I say, my mother would nothing, no spiritual thing. Say one and some in my first and some my phone. Some to me got 20 times. I think I print yeah, time blue. Ain't to me print it. Into no the only thing I say a technology.
Okay.
What I say, a class seminar does this. What I say, yeah, the two abano. Simon and you must. Someone say no. This is the time of position. Macron 1 year. Now they don't have the system to defend. Taiwan, in Blomba two abano. Taiwan, who said China want to interfere to remove their current presidents now taken, so they have to bring in their own people or their own candidates to take over Taiwan, so that they don't need to have to fight. They will not have to fight Taiwan to take over Taiwan. So to become, to join Taiwan to China as one China, but rather they can do it through the voting by bringing their own candidates. So until Umber to Abano. Current president no say no omo to abana e Taiwan. China for systems to drones and satellites ni na e be tari wo ho am dey monitor am be some dey reggae nti omo hu yapo no mo block system. Me catch you nti omo block system na no na after them say there's no access to the terminal. Not China was determined. Nti omo say China will use their technology and Taiwan so they are the masters in the first chip making na omo are the best. Nti no yeah America ko from China for kran put me bi. Amu factory bi wo honum Taiwan honum am produce chip ba a quality best chip use for aeroplanes and machines computers China for the best in that chip making into no amu that technology no so to the counter into amu to aba no president no amu yes time no systems now on so between their blockades and to blockade internet no on the to aba into China was not able to have access into amu to aba no parliamentarians ni mu enyan. But president no working man. I'm telling you, so it's not the word. It says all over the world.
Okay,
the
so
president rather works for himself, but the president says some they are not able to. Or president need to interfere and yeah, we need to or yet the man on Nakasa no. Into most one baby new, but most will lose majority.
Inti senka kululu bi ankoso na the Japan he could have won.
Oh, why not? Kennedy in the end of a massive. You can't even international supporter.
Yes.
Kennedy was having international support, 100%. Kennedy now for supporting no ankasa. And they know Bia will trust until a lot of exporters, importers now won't be Kennedy is a fine man, Bamia is a fine man as well.
He's business oriented, so
very good. That is it. Say no the open say business, trade, business, next can China, that's what they China developing. A business, and Conembra, and that is it. Into say able to trade with approaching in my one. That's what the thing will go. Canadian or a very good candidate. Into no so Casa na Honding at Taba Miachia, a very massive. NDC is nowhere to go. You got 2 hours now, no who Kennedy or platform so by me. I'm telling you. Big but Kennedy and Kahun campaign even though they will use technology over the ban. If the people vote no so accountable.
But a lot of people were advising Kennedy Japan say the way now onya some massive support na didn't know want no ho. No say the party.
I'm telling you the truth. Kennedy Japan hey when we secrets no. America that show Kennedy.
Secrets bi wo ho.
America that show plane. Secrets and yet even Ghana Africa how the whole world globally. Putin onya 87%. And to be said the in Kofuna other 4 people no omo chenka no. Putin, the Putin he gave a warning to the European countries. Say, "Omo share ye no more interfere with elections." Or see Europe for ICT experts. Some be reggae, not omo for more position. Until Putin no, nipa so ultimate no, not a girl woman be, or what charisma rough. Until woman so ban after support a woman in no. Na Putin can say no, or we, or no, or you want to know poison. Putin will poison you fast.
Obe finish no
finish kra on man waste time. Obe hwana na nipa no yari bi bet Putin is a very mafia. A gog. It's no more be a chance. About power 2000, no more be a chance to be a major power to move. So you'll be for big kuni or bet chance no kuni to see. Until no, sir, woman, on a carbage and no, so no, on my point, and I feel man, you money fee. I say, woman, I mistake 100% we be to know back. And let the commission be or something to be correct. I say the error somewhere on the mini fee. And now, man, be so by a man also so so bow or your anti raw na a cosmo. It's not Ukraine, so I'm not best stop one. I'm not putting us, I'll be a better best stop one, and you'll buy on being if you. And to man also buy no best stop one, obeying massive support, putting in if you.
So the NDC, so the NDC, they don't stand a chance of winning 2024 at all because
NDC is still holding on to the local
ways of winning elections.
I'm telling you, and NDC, you know, what they have to have a strong message, So say,
and they don't have.
They don't. Oh, the message. What message do they? You say, Akufo-Addo has done very well when it comes to Bamiano, free HHS. You understand? When it comes to free HHS like this, Bamia did well when it comes to economics. Why? Because otherwise free HHS can good at that. It is so many new pure economics.
See economics, no.
Yeah.
Bamia ya dear.
Very good.
When people will definitely beat you in the comment section.
No,
it is not reflecting.
I'm not talking about say economics. I'm saying Bamia or economics. Yeah, and as the governor or the Bank of Ghana, no, yes, Kasem Kakra. Until or not, Akufo-Addo so okay, this particular guy, why don't I bring him in as my vice? What do I say? To come and use his, his intelligence, Kakra to inform Buane and share economics because America change Russia. Omo war no more Ukraine. Commander, a military man, use as the chief or to take to monitor the war. No. Okay. Until Russia, for we say no. Why do we have to use? Because they say no. I say Sika echo war too much. Into my economic program. But why don't we bring in an economic person, a civilian? No one be taking charge of the economics now to rule to take over the Ukraine war. Because someone the military now, military no, ono do I say young buga. Into no yet they are not seeing anything. Into someone say why don't you bring in a civilian? Into make us say all the civilian buy no. Share the way almost see Ukraine almost cities no. Because ono here we you, ono just say okay, sika say no here in the say monfa we. So you see how the thing is.
Russia eboa omo na Ghana eboa ye.
That is the thing. It's no mama can share politicians and we're gonna hire. And it doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, it's Africa. Forget about Africa politics. Africa politics, there's nothing genuine. And I'm gonna say, who knows? Who can? Who name no? You win. Yeah. What's me? We are where we are. I'm telling you the truth. You see, and there's not Africa, even Nigeria, Togo, Cameroon, where. Burkina Faso, so cool now, cosmo. Yeah. They still want to, even Sudan, Congo, who Africa, there is nothing like, you see, I say, any time now, cosmo, now, put our effects, money now. I just said they are greedy rulers and quantity. I'm telling you, greedy, I'm telling you, there's nothing like, Charisma Ben was like Rollins in Kruma. Who? Who are you going to? Yes, I so much agree with you. Yeah. So we don't have those people where those days now come back to us. Okay, let's build the economy. Let's do this. Let's feel for the people, the poor. Let's do, like Rollins. Who are they now? They are not there again. We don't have people with that charisma. They don't have people who think about the nation. They are thinking about their family and the party members. Don't you think that? Okay, you're going to say. Say Rebecca no cry. Dr. Nkrumah. Very good. Who else cry? Kofo. Very well. Or Mahama. Yeah. But honestly, Rollins himself. And Rollins too. Yeah, they had the zeal and the charisma to do their quota. But you know, sometimes power can infect you. We know that. But say but JM also did because a lot of his works out there. He did very well. But what about the MPP? What did Nanadu do apart from free SHS? Yeah. Which a great. Yeah. Undoubtedly. Yeah. But say, is that all? Yeah. What we are asking is that all? Yeah, that is it. It's not all. That is not all. You see, this greediness is what is eating into the African politics. I'm telling you. Now, what is happening? It's like the whole world. It's like the politicians are found out. Yasi baby. I'm telling you. I'm gonna say Yasi baby. So why are we supposed to? We will not go to heaven. So why are we supposed to suffer and go to hell?
They know these things.
They are human beings, so they are not robots. They know what is happening in the world. They know what is going on, the inflation. They know the crisis. They know that Iran wants to fight Israel. The day Iran started to fight Israel, and the petroleum prices cost through. Even though in your crown, some South African countries, some will receive petroleum prices.
Yeah.
Because Iran, on all eyes, why alternative to Russia, from sanction on petrol.
Yeah.
Into normal say, hey, Iran and Israel, because that day now the following day on Ghana petrol prices are cost.
Do you think Kennedy Japan would have made a difference? And kaya the mandate in man so really Ghana.
Business oriented. He's a very he has that prodigy. He's had that talent and that he knows a lot of people. He has a connection with a lot of business people and abroad, and then also charisma. You see, presidents, you need charisma and you need a very strong politician. You don't need somebody, so soft, very good. Ministers make us say, oh, this president, the moment you just, he will just accept. Rollins, somebody like Rollins, you see, Ken Japan has that kind of characteristics. He was Rollins is a June born.
Okay.
And then Ken Japan, the same June born. You see how the tune is. June born, me too, I'm also June born.
Okay.
You see, June born, Donald Trump, that June born people, they have some kind of ideology. They are very, it's like leader. They have some vision.
Okay.
It's not everyone, whether you are born in June, in the month of June or whatever, you also have a talent. You have your vision. But Kennedy Japan, the same like Rollins, the same ideology. You see, so if he comes to power, like something like Kennedy Japan, who can come in, a minister will come in power and then say that, okay, I want to do this contract, this fraud contract, or I want to take this bribe from this country. No, it will never happen.
Akufo-Addo said more than Kennedy Japan. He had the zeal. We saw him. No, you
very well.
But when he attained the power, he became a changed man. Don't you think, Kennedy, he would have been a changed man? Who knows?
That you see, power. When you become too much drunk in power, you begin to forget certain things. I'm telling you, power drunk, it can make you forget a lot of things. You will forget about even the promises. I'm telling you, unless you see the votes, do you know what made Akufo-Addo to establish even the free HSS? It is the vote that the Ghanaians gave him.
He wanted to prove.
Very good. Because he says, hey, this love that Ghanaians have showed me, then I will have to do the free HSS. I have to do everything to make Ghanaians so that they will call me Ado Show Boy.
And that's the best thing that happened to
Very good. But the second term.
Education.
Very good. The second term, do you know what happened? The vote didn't go well. He had to use that strategy to, he didn't get a majority. So he had to use that strategy because, hey, Ghana, this is what we are making.
You feared me.
That is what made happen.
But the free SHS, was it not too early?
Even though it's too early, it has helped a lot of people.
I know.
School park.
That's the best thing that happened to Ghana. You. Education.
Even my niece is not has gotten access to James Secondary School. You understand, Tema? I'm telling you the true facts because you cannot even do this. At our time, you can't even get whatever qualification. You can't get access to even James.
It's true.
But even a lot of people who have even got grades like that, lower grade, they have even got access to Achimota. This. You see, so the whole thing is we have to thank Akufo-Addo, but Akufo-Addo was weakened. Instead of being called, praised, Akufo-Addo is a tumude, called oh Charlie, the show, but now why are you?
Just say the genius.
No, I say tumude, and yet he was looking forward.
No, per se, genius. So anyway, it's no lie.
More, I know when we share video, be a secondary school girls be. Hey. We only need your head.
Yeah, I remember that video.
I
remember one of the interviews he was asked that.
Very good.
Microphone say one
very good.
That
is it. You see how the thing is. So if this thing is going on social media, it's like they are ridiculing him. It's like this kind of. And I was
it angers him.
I'm telling you. Akufo-Addo is, and so it's like, hey, school. You are coming to and say you only need my hair for money ritual. I'm telling you the truth. So this whole thing is okay, no problem. Then I also not do anything.
And as a leader, is it wise to be emotional?
Oh, he's a human being.
Okay.
But at the same time, he cools his anger down,
Okay.
and then he tried to do, because he forgave these people. Because who will even try to forgive? He will sack them quickly. I'm paying your school fee. I'm doing I'm trying to help you. And I come to them, so you need my help for money. A small girl like you, or small. But at the time, he has forgiven them, and then everything is moving on smoothly as a parent, because he sees them that whatever happens, he's their father. You understand? But he's not getting that fans. Rather, it's like complain. So right now, instead of using the money to do whatever he has to do, he's rather trying to use it to do,
But is the Ghana governance a comedy show that he needs to be praised to boost his morale?
Very good, very good. You see, that is why I want to tell. This is what I want to say to Akufo-Addo. I want to tell him something that when he was about to come to, when he was coming to the second term, I said that no, Nana do. This time around, I won't go, because I voted for Atamos, I voted for Mahama, and then I said, okay, what about Akufo-Addo?
You wanted to make a difference.
Because I just see that the free HHS that he's trying to campaign about, and during that time he has changed a lot, because that time he was having a good relation with Rawlings, and I said, okay, why not? Because this man, let's try, and I voted for him too. And then when he came, well, he was doing it. Because me, I don't support one particular, anybody who is coming with a vision that I know this vision will help, or this one. I just thought, but right now, I don't believe in any politician. I don't focus in politics. Forget about politics. They will just come, and then now they are thinking about their family. They will come right now. They will give you promise. They will promise you heaven. Do you know what will happen? They are bringing their family members to come enjoy. They will start traveling. Even football. If Ghana is supposed to get access to the World Cup right now, you will try, and they will bring in their family and take them to that supporters. Go, and they will give them the passport. Enjoy. They will not even come back. From there, they will just get visas, and then they will become citizens of that nation and whatever.
I'm happy that you are a prophet, so I want to hear your quota on this particular one. When he was interviewed, I don't know if it's BBC or which platform, I've forgotten. Then he was asked about the homosexuality. He was asked, what was his stance? Fine, I know he is a human rights lawyer.
Very good.
He has his quota. But why was he not brave as an African man? And he knew that majority of Ghanaians weren't in correlation with this homosexuality thing. But he couldn't say it. And he was just beating about the bush. And he went on to say that it is bound to happen. Do you think that he was fair on Ghanaians with that his statement or his answer?
Yeah. You see, that thing is bound to happen. Whatever he said, whatever he went on, he's trying. At that time he was trying to dodge that pressure that the LGBT will mount on him. You understand? He thinks that he's very smart, and he knew very well that Ghana will never accept that thing.
He wanted to stand in the middle.
Very good, because he knows what they did to Atam. You know what happened to Atamos. So he know that perhaps Atamos's death, it's not just a coincidence. It's just nothing that is natural or something. Something happened, or some backyard or something. So, okay, what I will do right now is let me try and see how I can dodge these people. Because where you have been traveling, you have been going to Germany, they are there. You are going to, they are everywhere. So, okay, I want to do business with these nations, Europe and whatever it is. But if I go to these people, they have all accepted it. So if I go there, the influence, the pressure will mount on me. So let me go to Al Jazeera and make that comment there and try to rubbish that thing from me. And they can never
Al
bring
Jazeera news, okay.
They knew, you understand? So they know that very well that they cannot bring the pressure here. Because Ghana is a Christian country. They will never allow them to, because if they do, the Christians will counter them.
Okay.
So you want to ask for my own personal security. Let me say it, but I know that there can never be any pressure here.
Okay, so he was only being cautious
About himself, about how he gets his security, because he know that anywhere he goes, these people are there and they contaminate. They are everywhere. They can come here and come and give you pressure and do anything. But if you come to their nation, they know what to do. It's not easy. I'm telling you the truth. But the thing is that when that thing he said, that comment, it's satanic. He shouldn't have gone there to say it in the first place. He's not supposed to be afraid of these people.
He will be afraid because after all the resources that Ghana has, look at what we have. Look at the money. We should be one of the richest country in the continent.
That is the truth.
But now look at us. You will be afraid because we always take our bows to these Western countries to beg for them. So they can always instill what we don't want in us. We are going to even himself. Sometimes when they give us grants, say be a yɛmfa nkɔyɛ agriculture na bibia. And what will benefit them no and a ye you see because on this kanema you don't have a say nanka a na Ghana will gold bauxite diamond na me try say I will go to even Arab country to go and work country you even say to say Dubai apart from oil what can they boast of absolutely nothing and as a leader one she crony su ye nti ejija no say ono na ye o master and o master so the openo or idea oye no you can't choke against it.
It's true.
So that is the case basically. That is it.
So you see, this is the very situation that I'm trying to say, that we are African leaders, all of them, they are inside, they are in this soup. I'm telling the true fact. How they are supposed to quench off this fire, they don't want to do it because they are benefiting from it. Look, the inflation that is happening all over the world, it is going on in Africa here. The African president, the African leaders, what the politicians, they are rather enjoying, they are benefiting from it. I'm telling you, going back to tomatoes, one is 5 cedis. It's not.
How? Tomato, one is 5 cedis. Why? Sheer wickedness.
But now, you see, I'm telling you the true fact. Even the dollar has gone up, they are benefiting from it. And then at the end of the day, when it comes down, they have made the money and they use it for their campaign. You see, at the end of it all, the African corruption, it also increased too. As technology is also going up, corruption from the ancient days have increased to a peak that it must be destroyed. But who is taking the lead? Who is taking the lead to destroy it? It is not happening. It's not going forward. Unless we ourselves, the citizens themselves, also try to do something about it.
Yeah.
Look at what happened in Kenya. When they mounted the pressure, the president came back and said, okay, I've withdrawn the tax, this thing, I won't do it again. Then rather, they are taking access to the criminals have also joined in there. You see, even the citizens themselves are also the same thing. If the president sponsors also crop. See, Rollins, Jerry, if you give him funds, hey Jerry, then he gets the morale.
It boosts him.
It boosts him. Akufo-Addo has that same characteristic. He has that. He's a human being. But let me tell something. I want to say something to Akufo-Addo. I want to tell him something about, because the time that he was coming to power, when he was coming to become the father of the NPP party, he tried 3 times. I think it was 3 times or so, and it was not getting through. Then the third one, he was saying that okay, the battle is the loss. The battle is the Lord. Then what happened is that, okay, you are saying that the Lord Almighty, sorry, okay, the battle is the Lord. Now you have tried everything. Now you have said that now you are getting relations with Rollins. Because that time, if you have come in power, I don't know what he would do to Jerry. Because Jerry too was calling him, you see, that short, you see, there was enmity between them. But during his third time, he changed everything, and then he had a good relations with Rollins.
How come?
Yeah.
In their latter days, they became good of friends, or say the best friends or whatever. You
see, that is it, because Rollins realized that the NDC have given him up. And Akufo-Addo was okay, if your friend has become your enemy, then why don't you become my friend? So that we find against the
enemy of my friend. Is my enemy.
That is it. So he joined Akufo-Addo as an ally to fight against the NDC, because they ridiculed him. NDC ridiculed Rollins.
Okay.
You understand? Because when it came to that turmoil during that time, the whole lot of things we could not do, issues, a lot of crisis. Rollins is no more in power, insult dog, and this. At the end of it, Akufo-Addo had a good relationship with Rollins, and Nakunedu also, they were cooperating together, and everything was going smoothly. That's why Akufo-Addo got access to that, and God opened the chance for him, because he used the name of the Lord, that the battle is the Lord's. You see how the whole thing, even when it came that those people were turning again, Akufo-Addo went to God. He turned to nobody else but the Lord. You see how the whole thing happened. Then he said the battle is the Lord's. Then God gave him the throne. He gave him the power. So he made a vow that, if I come to power, I'll build the cathedral, I'll do this for him. Now, I said that Akufo-Addo will win the second term. But if he wins the second term, he will face the temptation of the Antichrist. The Antichrist, as I'm talking right now, is Joe Biden. Biden is the second beast from the Revelation 13 verse 11. I'm telling the truth fact, the oldest horn will be the Antichrist. Wow. Revelation 17 verse 8 to 9. You just read. He said that the 7th king, when he comes, he must rule only a little while. And Biden, you see, he cannot even go second. You see how the whole thing is. It's the oldest horn. the oldest man to take the office of America is Biden. So I'm telling the truth that Biden is going to force the mark of the beast. He has done it. It has happened. Now what is it left for is the end time. He has to fight with Russia, and they will go and fight in Jerusalem. The battlefield is Israel. The war that Israel is fighting is not just a coincidence. It's the end time prophecy. Well, I'll explain more to it in the next time.
Sure.
And then what I want to say that Akufo-Addo, you see the temptation out to find him. I said that Biden will so win, he will defeat Trump. But if he defeats Trump, he become the Antichrist.
Okay.
And then if he becomes the Antichrist, he will force the mark of the beast on Akufo-Addo. And Akufo-Addo must prove the love of God by defeating the mark of the beast. Okay. He must not accept it. What happened is that Akufo-Addo rather approved. Akufo-Addo rather, is going through that difficulty. The accepting it or not what accept. You see what I said? That what I said is what has come to pass. So right now, what Akufo-Addo has to do to show the love that he has for God, I'm telling you, you can even contact any one of you to see. I will give him the clue how to defeat the mark of the beast. Okay. He is supposed to sign the anti-gay. Let him sign to show the love of God.
He should sign the
anti-gay bill.
Okay.
You see, that's how the whole thing is. Sign it, and show your love for God.
Okay.
And then even the cathedral, the Lord will bless you. He will accept you. Jephthah, to make a promise to the Lord and not to fulfill it. It's a sin. Jephthah himself, when he went to war battle, he said, "Lord, if you give me victory and I return back to the house, the first person who meets me, who comes to meet me, I will sacrifice that person to you." What happened? He was thinking that a servant would come and meet him, but rather his own daughter. You see, so you have to do that promise that you get to God. You have to fulfill it. So let's put it here, and then I think that Nando Dankwa Akufo-Addo will have to try, even not building a cathedral. Let him just sign that anti-gay bill, and if he does it too, the economy will be in crisis. You see, the buying and selling, it will affect Ghana. The sharp sword of the image of the beast, the United Nations and IMF, they will slaughter Ghana. And at the end of it all, that's why you Christian, you must stand firm. Don't let anything shake your faith at this time of crisis. So it's inflation that is going on, whether about me or whether Akufo-Addo, whether Japan, whatever is going on is God's prophecy. You need to repent yourself.
Okay. Thank you so much. I really learned a lot today. Guys, and I know you learned a lot today, right? And hey, I ready restaurant for and as in get to next time I say Mary salad the more so the way I'm bro for no met what let me just say my was my bro for and yanwa edina ya haji our mama radio near me prophet Ben ewa ha say daddy na saying mo better hu me nim komodie pa send them come ya mo de hu enti subscribe didn't now subscribe and like and share me adon so say the be program the day they say ya you post ya unsa back can what is here that's na you be say share why my crown papa